Okay.
Then, talking about what will you bring to the table, I remembered I met a guy during my youth service.
Okay.
So on our first date, this guy asked me, hey, what are you bringing to the table? I was just looking at myself like, table, which table? I was just a copper, like, this guy is okay. I looked at him, you are okay, you have a good job, you are everything, you're Yoruba angel and everything, but which table are you talking about? I'm just a copper, I'm just earning 19,000, I don't have anything to offer you, like, I don't know what he meant by that.
Okay.
So I want to ask you that any of us that is in that situation, maybe we are meeting a new guy, or if a guy is asking us, what are you bringing to the table?
Okay.
What should our reply?
Thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. Okay, so what do you bring to the table? Sweetheart, it's not money. And first of all, if a guy talks about what you bring to the table, tell him to tell you what the table is. Is that okay? Because if you have no table, I'm bringing, what should I bring to the table you don't have? So when we're talking about table, it's metaphor. It's a metaphorical statement. It simply means to this my vision, to what I want to accomplish, to my dream, to my life, everything I've told you I want to accomplish. I'm called to be a professor. I'm going to be a politician. I'm going to be very successful. I'm going to be running a conglomerate. I'll be having a Fortune 500 company. I've told you my vision, right? So I haven't told you about my Fortune 500 company dream, how I'm going to travel around the world, how I'm going to have 3 kids, and how I'm going to build a great house. I'm going to have a house on top of the water. Another one will be inside the water. So, so all those stuff, and we're going to have one house in the skies, as I've told you, all those stuff. I've already set my table, okay? So what I'm asking you now is, so this table, what do you bring? And it's not money. It's not money. Oh, sweetheart, I noticed that you have so many things you want to do. One of the things that I have is organizational skills. Sister, whenever they talk about table, that's when you talk about skills. That's when you talk about competence. That's when we now, see, that's when you will now know why, can I be very raw with you? You will now know why God, you know me, I'm very practical with you guys. You will now know why God put brain here first, and then God put mind, chest, heart here first, before God gave us vagina and penis down here. You see, because many of us, the only thing we have is penis on the head. Is that okay? Because that's what some guys have. The only thing they're talking about is just sex. Penis is on the head. Is that okay? No, before you talk penis, can we talk about head? What do you have? What's your vision? And for a lady,